What's up everybody, Anime X here, and in this video I will be doing a part 2 to the What If Naruto was an Uchiha series. Now, if you kept up with the last couple of videos, you know that I put out a retcon video that just changed a little bit of stuff that I said in background info. And if you haven't seen that, I'll leave a link to that video in the description in the cards. But if you guys just need a refresher, I'll be recapping some things that happened in the last part of the series. So let's just jump right into the video. And so, without further ado, let's get started. So like I said, the lore of this What If did change a bit, and basically all that changes is that Naruto is still a child of Minato and Kushina, except Naruto is now half Uchiha and half Uzumaki. So that means that Minato was actually an Uchiha and outcasted by the clan. Minato also never developed a Sharingan due to him not experiencing traumatic enough experiences in his life until he died. So that leaves Naruto with the Kyuubi and half Uzumaki, and also this leaves him at a pretty strong hybrid of the two clans. Now, specifically, we left off with Sasuke awakening his Sharingan and him seeing Itachi stab Naruto. So we left off with Sasuke cradling Naruto's limp body and him crying for the death of his friend and the loss of his brother. So that's what we'll start the What If off. Yeah, psych, you thought we were about to start off the What If? Nah, I need to tell you guys something real quick. You know what I don't appreciate it? You know what I don't appreciate? You guys have been acting like I'm incompetent. You guys keep telling me, oh, Itachi wouldn't kill Naruto. It's not in his character. There's two problems with that, guys. One, this is a what if, and in what ifs, you do things that wouldn't normally happen, hence the what if. And two, I'm aware that Itachi wouldn't normally kill Naruto, so if you just waited for part 2 to come out, maybe you would understand what I was planning to do. So let's jump right into it. When Sasuke is holding Naruto's body in his arms, he is crying and bawling his eyes out and is saddened over him losing his friend. And when Sasuke thinks of something that could have happened, Sasuke drops Naruto's body very quickly, and then makes a hand tools for releasing Genjutsu to see if Naruto is still alive, and Itachi tricked him in some way, shape, or form. But when he does this, nothing happens, and it is just complete and utter silence. Sasuke then loses all hope of Naruto being alive. When he picks Naruto up to take him somewhere safer, he feels Naruto's breath start back up on his face. Then he thinks that this is crazy. Then he thinks that he is crazy. He thinks that there's no way that Naruto could have survived that. Not a stab directly to his chest. Then he hears Naruto say that he needs to find Itachi. Then Sasuke covers his mouth in both wonder and excitement. And at first he doesn't question it, but when he hears Naruto keep talking faintly, he begins to wonder how Naruto is still alive. Because as far as Sasuke knows, there is no one that can survive the stab like Naruto just took. At least not without immediate medical attention. And then Naruto's eyes flies open as he yells out in pain. Then, right before Sasuke's eyes, he sees Naruto's wound close up at an incredible rate. And Sasuke is just stunned and utterly confused. And this confusion grows even more when Naruto starts cheering up and says that he saw them for a little bit. When Sasuke asks who he saw, Naruto says that he saw his mother and father, and they told him that they loved him so much. But his time isn't here, and he needs to go back to Sasuke because he misses you. Then Naruto said that he fell back down into his body and now he's here. He said he had 2 sets of parents up there. He said he had Fugaku and Sasuke's mom, and he said he had Kushina and Minato, and they both loved them very much. And he loved all of them very much, even though he didn't even know Minato and Kushina. He knew that they were his parents, and he treated them as such. Then Sasuke's jaw drops. He's completely sure that Naruto did die, at least for a bit, because he wasn't breathing or moving. And Sasuke realizes that maybe Naruto did see his parents, and he did see Fugaku and Mikito, who was Sasuke's mother in the afterlife. But then Sasuke pulls Naruto in for a hug, tells Naruto that he can't go back there without Sasuke. And as he tears up in both of his eyes, Naruto asks Sasuke a question that shatters the heartfelt moment. Naruto says that all he remembers is seeing Itachi look very sad, and then he woke up to Sasuke crying after seeing his parents. Sasuke hesitates to say anything, because Sasuke doesn't want to overload Naruto with what's already going through his mind. Then Naruto just snaps him back into reality and tells him that he can take anything, so Sasuke just spills it. He spills everything. He tells Naruto what happened, even Itachi killing Naruto himself, or attempting to. Then Naruto just stops, and Naruto's mind starts racing, and he starts breaking out in a cold sweat. And his breathing starts speeding up. And then Naruto tells Sasuke that Itachi would never do that to the clan. He would never do that to him. And then Naruto just stops moving. He is completely just locked up altogether. His body is stunned. He is stunned. He can't move. He can't breathe. He can't think. All he is panicking. And when this happens, Sasuke thinks that Naruto is still injured, but Naruto is in shock. Because now he's seen his parents, both sets of them, and he had to go back to Earth without them. And now his role model apparently killed his entire family. And what's worse is that he tried to injure Naruto and he tried to kill him. And what's worse even than that is now Naruto can remember Itachi pulling out his sword and thrusting it into Naruto's chest. Then, Naruto realizes something. Right before Itachi stabbed Naruto, he told him something. But right now, his mind is foggy and can't remember exactly what he said. But he knows that Sasuke is telling the truth. And that night, Naruto looks up into the moonlit sky as a new fire burns in him. It isn't anger like Sasuke has. It's passion and it's desire. Not a desire for revenge, but a desire for the truth. Because even now, Naruto has a sneaking suspicion that Itachi did kill the clan. But something was up. Itachi looked way too sad for him to just kill the clan for no reason, for him to kill it for his own benefit. And he did say something to Naruto, so he needs to figure out what that is. You know, Itachi, he knows Itachi better than that. He knows Itachi wouldn't just do it to test his limits. He knows he wouldn't do it for anger, and he knows he wouldn't do it for pride. Naruto has a suspicion that Itachi was forced to do this by someone. He was forced to do this to the clan. And Naruto wants to find out who made Itachi do that. And who made Sasuke and Naruto hurt the way that they are. And who took his second pair of parents away from him. So Naruto and Sasuke both make new goals in their life. Naruto desires to find out the truth about Itachi's massacre. And Sasuke desires to hurt Itachi in the way that he hurt them. Get revenge for the clan. And get revenge for him and Naruto. Naruto and Sasuke then look at each other. Naruto then pulls out a kunai, stabs his hand, forcing himself to bleed. Then Sasuke does the same. They then clasp hands and make a blood oath to each other. So as long as they live, they'll devote their lives to Itachi's massacre and to stick with each other one way or another. After the massacre, Naruto and Sasuke are moved outside of the clan houses and now live by themselves in a little house stocked up on food and ninja equipment. Naruto and Sasuke have now dedicated themselves to staying by each other's sides, so they start planning ahead on how they're going to do that. So they start gathering info on the ninja team system and how that works, so they can figure out the teams or how they're meant to be evened out. So the worst and the best person would most likely be paired together. They decide that Naruto now has to be the worst in the class and Sasuke has to do the best. This leads to them arguing about how Naruto could be top of the class and Sasuke could be bottom. But then Sasuke says that they would know something is up, so Naruto decides to just agree to this. But they train intensely after class, after like officially school day is over, I guess. They do that just until they are both about 12. So we skip to their 12, right? They decide to keep that facade up, although Naruto does have to fail a multitude of times in order to stay in the same class as Sasuke. Although Naruto finds it pretty humiliating to have to fail when he could pretty easily pass all the requirements pretty quickly, and in fact, be top, maybe minus Sasuke himself. But he does this to save Sasuke, and so they get to graduating, get put on the same team along with Sakura, and then find out that their instructor is Kakashi, so they get right into the bell test. Both Naruto and Sasuke, eager to test their skills against Kakashi, a legendary Jonin. When the bell test is about to commence, Sasuke awakens his Sharingan, which he can successfully control now. And Naruto makes a dozen shadow clones, but he's still kind of a little, even 6 years after, he's still a little upset that he hasn't awakened his Sharingan yet. But they get ready to attack Kakashi nonetheless. Then Sasuke says that they need to attack him like they would Itachi, and when Kakashi says, go, Naruto's clones all rush at him full speed, and then Kakashi just pulls out his books, start reading, and swats away all of the clones, saying that a direct approach to him is useless. Then, he sees a fireball launched by Naruto coming directly towards him. And just when he's about to commend them for some strategy for distracting him, wasn't enough, 2 clones' hands come from the ground and hold him in place just as the fireball hits Kakashi square on. And then, he just turns into a log, and this stuns Naruto for a bit. And then Kakashi is about to use the secret Konoha technique, 1,000 years of death, but then Sasuke jumps at Kakashi, kicks at him, and forces him away from Naruto. Then Sasuke tells Naruto that he needs more time in order to beat Kakashi, so Naruto just needs to force him to use all of his moves, especially taijutsu related. And then Naruto makes a couple more shadow clones, and they all surround Kakashi, and then they do the multi-shadow clone fireball jutsu and shoot fireballs at him, as you would expect from that move with that name. Now, this astonishes Kakashi because there should be no way that Naruto would have this much chakra, because Kakashi should have barely this much chakra, but somehow he's doing it anyway. And then, while he's in the air, he weaves hand seals for a water dragon jutsu, and just as he launches it, Sasuke launches one water dragon of his jutsu of his own that he just learned from Kakashi, and this water dragon hits Kakashi and knocks him into a tree. This also infuriates Kakashi, not because he got hit by Water Dragon Jutsu, he's impressed by that, but he's angry because his anime 50 Shades of Grey book is now soaking wet, and then Kakashi whips out the Sharingan and tells him that if they want to fight someone like Itachi, they got him now, and then Sasuke and Naruto both rush at Kakashi, ready to take him down. And that, everybody, is where I'm going to leave this part of the What If off. This was one I say has some real emotional weight behind it, with the realization that the clan being killed, Naruto meeting his parents, and, both sets, and Naruto and Sasuke's purity being somewhat tainted. If you guys like the What If, you know what to do. Hit that like button and comment your thoughts on the What If, and if your own what if ideas in general. And if you enjoyed the video and are new to the channel, consider subscribing and hitting the bell so that you don't miss out on other What Ifs. If you want to be more involved in the community, I'll leave a link to where you can do just that, and where you can be a bigger part of the community in general. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always guys, this is AnimeX, signing off.